Aries. How are you doing? I just wanted to say that it's a little out of normal order this month because this October I am going to be embarking on my third tarot-versary, if you will, here on YouTube, and I could not be more humbled and more blessed that all of you have received me so warmly since the very beginning. And it is Libra season, and I started with Libra back then, so that's what I did this month, and that's why you guys weren't first this month, but you know, I figured y'all won't mind. So let's get right into the formalities of this, shall we, and then see what's going on for you guys. This reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any cross-watchers who would like to try to get into the head of their Aries. Now, as always, guys, see what resonates, leave what doesn't. The messages may or may not be for you today. If they do, cool. Let me know in the comments down below. I love connecting with you guys. It's my favorite part of the gig. If they don't, you can always check out your moon and ascendant sign. I usually link cafeastrology.com in the description box. It's just very easy. That kept wanting to come out before. Alright, so anyway, it's a very easy, cut and dry way to get your birth chart, but you need to know your place of birth and your time. It's very important, okay? Now, and if it doesn't resonate, you can check out any of the other amazing readers we have here on YouTube. So, cool. That being said, let's get into your October reading, guys. And then we're going to do Halloween spreads like I do usually every year for you all, because I want to keep tradition around this time of year. So first off, right off the bat, I'm going to say that I'm feeling like in the pre-shuffle a couple things. One, you guys had almost, younger ladies in the house, you guys had almost every 10 come out in the shuffle. The 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, Tower is here right now, and, oh, that's good. And I know that Aries has been going through some tough times, so I feel like this is signifying the end of it, and I really hope it is for you guys. I feel like also that a lot of you guys are connecting with air signs, specifically Gemini and Libra, or Earth sign. See? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, just cut the deck. Alright, so some of you definitely connecting with some Geminis. But also I was feeling Taurus energy very heavily for you guys. So Taurus and Virgo. So Earth and Air, I feel like some of you guys this month are connecting with. If you haven't been established with them in a, long thing, or if you have, whatever have you. What do we got here? Interesting. The Devil and the Six Cups. The Six Cups, for me, this is about, people coming back around from the past, nostalgia, remembering, people and who they were in your life and where they fit in your life. But for me, this is also like a family card, because if you see the roots, just keep growing deeper and brighter. So this to me is like the family you were born into, and your extended family, maybe even cousins, things like that, uncles. But this is a family you create. Some of you guys may need to be leaving toxic situations and family situations. I'm just saying. High Priestess, that was coming out in your pre-shuffle as well, Aries. So you guys already know what you need to do, basically. Young gentleman in the house. So, again, a lot of tens, and I believe the Wheel of Fortune was another major player. The sun was jumping out a lot as well. So I'm hoping that you guys are going to be getting into a period of, happiness, rejuvenative health, things like that soon. So, and your cards, the Fool and the Emperor, were coming out. Oh, hey-oh. Awesome. 9 of Cups. Very conflicted energy here, Aries. What's going on? Young gentleman in the house. You little players. You guys also could be connecting with other fire signs, such as yourself, like Leo specifically, and Aries. And not so much Sagittarius I was feeling, but Like I said, the Sun card kept coming out, and the Fool, and the Emperor, and the pre-shuffle. 3 more cards, please, for my Aries, and we'll get into the shit. Oh. One at a time, please. One at a time. Alright, 4 of Wands. Death card, Scorpionic energy. Hey-oo. One more card, please. One more. One at a time. Thank you. Alright. And the Ace of Swords. Alright. We're going to take a look at the bottom of the deck, Aries, and then you have a lot of sword energy here. So there's a lot of internal thought going on right now in your head, okay? Bottom of the deck, guys. 7 of Swords. Yeesh. This card is about, traditionally, needing to watch after your belongings, okay? Yep, and here's the... Okay. Also, this could be about sneaking around, either you or your counterpart, keeping secrets. You know, theft is always a big interpretation of this card for me. So, watch your belongings right now. But you guys, right under that is you envisioning, this is you, ladies, envisioning a new future. Oh my god, you have 2 pentacles right after, okay? You're envisioning a new future, and you're passionate beginning, and maybe some of you moving somewhere, but you guys are envisioning a future that you can finally see, I want to say, like, some stability in, okay? And you're looking forward to it. Maybe somebody around you was kind of just like, no good for you anymore, and they were lying or cheating or sneaking around or, you know, keeping secrets from you, and it might not even have been like that major of secrets, but nonetheless, why keep secrets from someone that we're supposed to love, right? And this could not only be, for some of you guys, this can not only be romantic, but it could be like a family member or a friend also. That's what I'm feeling for you. So let's check out the spread and get it going. Alright, Aries. So what you got? So it's not super bleak, okay? You do have the Tower here, your energy, and Scorpionic energy. Don't freak out because it's the Death card. I'm all about, that's my card. I'll tell you all about it. Alright? So if you give me one moment, please, so I can see kind of where this is coming in. Alright. A few different things, okay? There was a conversation that needed to be had. Alright, dryer's super loud. That's okay though. Okay, so there was some truth. There was a situation that really needed to be talked about, that really needed, you know, an honest conversation without the bullshit, without the lies, without the secrecy. And if you were not able to usher that in yourself, the universe kind of took care of that for you. In whatever way it manifested with bringing this conversation to the table. I feel like this Tower energy for you guys has already happened. This is a crumbling of a foundation. This is something that was built on an unsturdy foundation, okay? Now, that being said, I'm not seeing here that your foundation has totally crumbled to the ground and is not rebuildable, okay? But something needed to fucking change, okay? This is the Death card. The Death card is not about dying. This is Scorpionic energy. And also, this is Scorpionic energy. But it is also Aries energy, because it is ruled by Mars, okay? The universe saw that there needed to be a change, and maybe they also saw that you were unable to usher this in yourself, okay? I feel like some of you needed that extra help to bring in this change, because you were clearly feeling very trapped in your situation, and it might have ended very swiftly or very quickly. It also could have involved someone who was always playing the victim. This is a card of the martyr. This is a card of overkill, okay? Like, look at how many swords are in this dude's head. It's actually like an oxen. You don't think like 1 or 2 swords would have done the job? You know, there's 10. This card to me also is about like an ending that comes swiftly, that involves people. Meddling people, to be exact. People that want to get into your business. It also is a card for me that, as a reader, that signifies coworkers. So some of you guys may have just left a job that was mentally exhausting to you. This is the card of feeling trapped and powerless. But you need to know, Aries, in most situations, the Eight of Swords talks about your situation and you feeling trapped in it being a perception more than a reality. That if you just like lift that blindfold, you'll notice that because in the Rider-Waite deck, there's a woman loosely tied. She has a handkerchief around her eyes, and there are swords around her, but it's open right in the front. So if she just like, is able to like, get some perspective and slip off that blindfold, she can see how loosely she's tied, and she can see she can walk right the fuck out of there. You do not have to be trapped there forever, okay? So we have the Eight of Tens, Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords, Ace of Swords. This is going to be a little surprising. As I said, I don't see that it is built on a foundation that's so unsturdy that it cannot be repaired, because we also have here the Six of Swords, Four of Wands, yay, and the Nine of Cups. It's a great card, one of my favorite. So let's start here. Boop, 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 boop. Six of Swords, again, sword energy, air energy, moving into calmer waters, moving away from rough waters, just moving in general, traveling. Some of you guys may be traveling to another home, but I feel like some of you guys are just metaphorically moving into calmer waters with your home situation, because right after that we have the Four of Wands. Right after that we have the Four of Wands, which is a card of celebration. This is a card of marriage, actually, and of actually setting down a foundation. So we have the Tower here. I feel like that's past energy. I feel like some of you guys are trying really hard and working really hard to re-solidify that foundation that was once sturdy at one time. It just got weathered over time, or whatever happened. You know what I mean? And you're really working very hard to manifest this with the Nine of Cups here. This is the card of wishes come true. This is a card of entering a phase of bliss and harmony. Obviously also pairing nicely with the, moving into calmer waters. So you guys really are working hard to rectify your situation, whether you were the keeper or the kept from in the secrets department. I feel like more the kept from you guys could have been, Aries, but this is entering a phase that's just like you can finally breathe, okay? Things are starting to slow down. Things are starting to get, more positive, okay? The last card out here that we have, and this is a very important one to me to tell you, this is the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess, yes, again, is about secret knowledge. It's about the unknown. But she also is very much about getting in touch with your intuition, paying attention to your dreams, and really, I want to say recognizing the situation for what it is, okay? And truly seeing if this is going to continue to be toxic for you, or if you can really, rectify the situation and, come back from it, Aries. I think a lot of you guys can, okay? Yeah, that's pretty basic. The message is pretty cut and dry. You're also down here, too, in your youthful energy. This is the Page of Wands in some other decks. This is the Son of Wands in this deck. They kind of refer to him as a player. He was a player, the White Knight of the Tarot, leaving as quickly as you come. No pun intended. Ew. Anyhow. With this little guy, though, they say perfection is an illusion, and I feel like some of you are afraid to get really skin deep with people, or, beyond the skin surface with people and show them your heart, maybe because, you've been fucked over in the past. Understandable. You know what I mean? But just maintain this hope. Look at this beautiful card. Okay. 1 second, please. Alright, guys, we're going to pull a couple of the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. I love this deck. It's amazing. There is a short fable at the beginning of the card, as this woman wrote this deck when she was right after a near-death experience in a very bad car accident in the 80s, 88, I believe. And these were all told to her in different, from angels, different angels in different voices. And she associated a hue of color with each fable, you know, hence her being able to organize them in the chakra order, I guess. So what are the messages, please? Do we have any extra messages or any reiterations of what Aries needs to know? Facade and vanity. Now, keywords don't always mean what the definition is in this deck, but I just thought that might be useful to show for some reason. Don't live in that facade if it's not working. Alright. Oh, you know, I've never got this card before, and all of a sudden I've gotten it for a few people. Miracle. Miracle. Alright. Wanted 2 more cards, please, for my lovely Aries. One at a time, though. Oh. Completion, you have here. Sacral chakra energy. Oh, there's 2 more. Ha! How funny, though. Faith and facade. You know, if it doesn't run too long, I might have to read that. Yeah, I might have to read that if it doesn't run too long for you guys. So, all right, we have solar plexus chakra, 2 cards here. Sacral chakra, your sex organs, and brow chakra. Okay, in case any of you are interested in that. So, all right. So the miracle, sun sparkler, integrity is what turns on the light. The legend. Darkville is a town of self-centered people. One day, Betty is given too much change after making a purchase, and she returns the extra money. A brilliant light bursts from the stump of a dead oak tree in the center of town. The citizens are bewildered by the sudden brightness, but neither question the sun sparkler nor change their cheating ways. One day, a child asks why it came. It tells her that it shines for all those that are good in the world, and it appears when a good deed occurs. The residents of Darkville are touched and become more selfless. The inspiration of the card. Do you let someone in, or do you pretend you don't see them? That's kind of what I was just saying about the Sun of Wands. Your energy is like, you guys don't get beyond the surface sometimes, you know? You cannot shut out pain without shutting out pleasure. Kindness exists to lend magic to integrity. The personal inquiry is, the essence of inspiration is integrity. Can I be counted on? The key ideas are being a light, lighting the way for others, and coming miracles. And the key words are integrity, gifts, and reward. So that's kind of what I was saying about, you know, you guys maybe feeling like keeping people at arm's distance because of being hurt, but without the bitter, the sweet ain't sweet. Alright, we have completion here. Final sunset. A life comes to a spectacular close. Interesting. The legend is this. He was raised in an orphanage and never wore new boots until he enlisted in the army in 1942. By the end of the war, he was a decorated veteran and had survived many of his brothers who had not. Later, he became an actor. He was well loved, but history will remember him as a war hero. When he finally was laid to rest, Goddess smiled upon him as she received him into the heavens. The inspiration is, there is a reminder to cherish all that is beauty, all the beauty in your life, including endings. And I was saying that, I kept getting a lot of 10 energy for you guys. And the death card's an ending, tower card's an ending. Reflect upon your part in history and discover what you value most. Do not fear completion, embrace it. If you need to, you know. Personal inquiry. Am I present in this moment? How do I respond to the idea of completion? Key ideas are honoring your legacy, a natural ending to a grand adventure, a new beginning on the horizon, a new adventure, and honoring those who give to us. The key words are achievement, determination, and fulfillment, Aries. Okay. You know what? Screw it. We're only at 20 minutes. These two fell out too, and right after I cut the deck and showed you facade, we have facade and faith. Okay? And again, the keywords don't always necessarily mean bupkis about the interpretation. So, facade I very rarely get also for people. Okay. Facade, bronze god. This isn't who I am. This isn't who I am. The legend. The bronze boy Daniel was young when his father died, and he became the man of the family. Out for a walk one day many years later, he was mesmerized by the sight of children playing. As a child, he never played, and he hid behind a tree, crying bitterly, then quickly buried his emotions. At the very end of his life, on his way to heaven, he stopped at a park and finally reclaimed the inner child that he had left behind so many years ago. If you are unhappy, okay, the inspiration, if you are unhappy in your relationships, you may be relating to others' false sense of duty. Give up being something you're not. Personal inquiry is bronze god is about reclaiming life. What have I done to heal my childhood issues? Or my childhood pain, excuse me. Key ideas are dissociating from yourself, reclaiming your life, and healing that childhood pain. And the keywords are recovery, integration, and play. Don't take yourself so seriously, Aries, is what I get from that, okay? And finally, we have faith, just because it's a beautiful card. We're going to leave you on that note. Royal purple brick. I am more than I think I am. Fuck right you are. The legend. Peggy is terrified. She can't see past the wall in front of her, and it is preventing her from moving forward. She cries out for help. The great spirits appear and tell her that she is holding a royal purple brick, thinking it is a wall. They encourage her to place the brick in her path and ask her not to give up. Peggy lowers the brick to the ground and courageously steps forward, and her future lights up. The inspiration. What frightens you is something much smaller than you think. If you're experiencing pain, holding on tighter is only going to worsen the situation. Your greatness waits. The personal inquiry. I have a tremendous amount of personal magnetism. Am I willing to allow myself to share? You Aries too. You're very charismatic. The key ideas are narrow focus, miracles all around, not following wise counsel, not accepting your gifts, using your energy in a self-defeating way. And the keywords are gifts, muse, and fear. Alright, Aries, that's your reading for October 2019. I'm going to be back in a week or so to start doing the Halloween spreads, because Halloween's one of my favorite holidays. It's so fun. And I hope that message resonated with some of you today. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, hi, I'm Niki. Walks for Love. And if you guys have been with me since the very beginning, as I referenced at the front of the video, I appreciate you all. You know, first-time watchers and OGs, you guys all have a special place in my heart. I really am so blessed to be able to do this and have people actually watch me and communicate with me, and you guys don't even know. Okay. Aries, Namaste. Take care of yourselves, okay?